Welcome to the podcast.
I think bologna was an analogy for his balls.
Well, guys, I think we all know that mumble rap is the only one of those things that's here to stay forever.
I know this one kid who chewed these pills in class. Fuck you, Miss Hubbard. But really,
Hubbard
fuck
hated
you.
me.
That's fucking Corey. That was Corey's next door neighbor as well.
She was the worst.
She's giving me such a hard time.
Oh yeah. I can. Can I get a drink? Like no. She was definitely no Mr. Powers. Fuck you, we're playing Scrabble. What? Heads down. Poor
Good
guy.
shit. Well, every school's got one.
I believe she called me an ignoramus.
She fucking hated you too, and you were a smart kid as well. Like, I don't think you were like giving her a hard time. I mean, there was that one time, but
No, I don't know. I don't know what her problem was.
She's a fucking bitch.
Yeah, maybe I didn't want to be there. I don't know.
All right, well, you guys want to get into it?
let's get into it, brother.
Let's get into it.
All right.
Challenges.
Word. All right, let me go. What up, everybody? Welcome to the You Gonna Eat That Crust podcast. I'm your host with the most, Ryan Wilson, coming at you. With me, to my right, to my left, my homie, my co-host, Seamus Rogers. Seamus, how the hell you doing today?
What's up, everybody? I'm doing pretty good so far. I mean, I decided to challenge myself with some laxatives tonight and see if I can make it through the show without hitting the head.
The laxative challenge, everyone's favorite. Also with me tonight, ladies and gentlemen, motherfucking the sweatpants overlord, motherfucking follically challenged. It's Greg Hoey. Greg, how the hell are you?
Not good. I just failed that laxative challenge. I will be right back.
Ah, shit.
Just
Pun
kidding. I
intended.
pooped my pants. Doing great. How's everyone doing?
We're doing all right. Well, we got a special episode for you folks today. It's kind of about the stupid shit people do when they're high and how they get that high. So, I mean, let's just blast right off, guys.
Why do you always do that? Why do you have to, like, categorize it so hardcore?
That was pretty hardcore. I thought it was just about stupid people doing stupid shit, mainly kids and teenagers.
Kids aren't high.
Yeah.
All right, well, it's all of those things, so it's going to be real swell-tacular.
Sometimes these kids are just high on dumbness.
True.
Or sometimes they're just young and dumb.
All right, we've all been there, guys. It happens.
Oh,
It does happen.
for sure.
I'd go back and do some dumb shit. Again.
I wouldn't.
Just to be youthful.
I learned my lessons, and I'm happy where I'm at now.
Well, if I could go back and I'd pretend to be the dumb kid if I could keep my persona, like all my wisdom and knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if this is going to get me in trouble, but I just put bologna on a car this morning.
Huh.
Oh. But I hope there's no video surveillance.
Oh. No. Super smooth. I had sweatpants on, and I was moving really fast.
You just keep baloney on you?
I think bologna was an analogy for his balls.
No, you guys don't keep bologna on?
Yes. Was that where it stains the car in the sun or something?
For sure.
Cooks it up?
Yep. Cooks it. Nice bologna. I did do ball-shaped bolognas, so it looked like balls, or balls of a giant, maybe, were on the car. And they let them there and let the sun cook them a little bit.
How would you like if somebody put their balls on your trunk?
I wouldn't care, I mean, if it's cold, though, they might get stuck there like that Christmas movie that I can't think of right now.
I think that was
A Christmas Story?
That's the one.
I think that was his tongue, Greg. We might have been watching a different movie.
Yeah. That's his tongue. not his balls. But hey, that's a stupid thing a kid did. Kids, don't do that. Don't stick your tongue on metal objects in the winter.
Or your balls, if you have them.
Don't tell him that, dude. Don't tell him that. Gotta figure some stuff out.
You should keep.
I'd rather them lose their tongue and not have to listen to them. Lose their balls.
They're just gonna become mumble rappers like anyway.
All right, guys. Well, I'll tell you what I wouldn't time travel again to do. I would never time travel again to do Dramamine.
Yuck.
Oh, God. I'll never forget it. It was a hot summer day, and there I was with a young man named Tanner.
Hey, what's up, Tanner?
Tanner, great kid. He was just like, he'd only show up to class like once every, I don't know, couple weeks, like stoned out of his gourd, and he'd get like 127 on every test. Like, how are you doing this? And he's like, I don't know.
Yeah,
and
Tanner's smart kid.
Yeah, he was ridiculously smart, and for someone who was never there. But I remember he invited me over his house one day to do. He's like, "You ever done Dramamine?" He's like, "It makes you trip out." I was like, "No, let's try some." So we went down to our local convenience store and purchased some Dramamine. Oh my God, it was horrible. It was fuck. I've never felt like such ass in my entire life. And I remember watching that the show where Bill Cosby would draw. You guys remember that shit?
Yeah.
He had the talk.
I do remember that.
He had the fat marker, and
Yeah.
his voice was just going in slow motion the whole time I was watching. I just fucking wanted to yak everywhere.
That shit was so intense. Like, I have never tripped harder. Well, actually, I can't say that. But I had braces, and I think it was like one of the first times I tried it, and I forgot I had an orthodontist appointment, and I had to go with my dad for a 40-minute drive in the snow, and like it started kicking in, and like the snow looked like it was a fucking raging river in front of me, like, because it was insane. And I remember just going to the fucking orthodontist and not saying a word, because you know how it is, like you fucking, like, you're hearing voices, you don't know if it's like really going on or what. So it was like,
So was this an unexpected visit? Like, what brilliant idea couldn't you wait till after?
I was fucking young and dumb, like a stupid kid that we're talking about right now, and you better believe I was watching those dancing hairs on my hand the whole time.
I was like, yuck. Forget that shit. It's not fun. Kids don't do that. No.
The last time I did it, I literally threw it into the fucking Cachiko River, fucking on the way home from a friend's house. I was like, never again, and threw it in the river because
You had some leftovers?
Yeah.
Pussy?
oh man, I needed like a drink of water just to fucking think about it right now. It's making my throat dry. Whew. Yeah.
Is your skin turning silver?
Oh my, right? Jeez, I'm looking at my arms. Yeah, me and Shane. Oh, dude. I mean, that time, like, let's record ourselves doing Dramamine. And then, like, it's just like, record. Just silence. We're like, holy shit. Yeah. Those are some Earthworm gym days, bro.
Great game.
That's why I said it.
Word.
Yeah. Dramamine, though. Fuck that.
Yeah, sure. If you want to feel like shit and not be able to end it.
Yeah. Oh, my God, dude. It was the worst. I had some bad experiences on that.
Yeah, steer clear of the Dramamine, everyone. Use it for its
Yeah.
intended purpose only, which I'll never know if it works for, because I'll never put that
Right.
shit in my
I
body again.
know, dude. Anytime anyone like, yo, just take a Dramamine for your flight, it's like, no. It's like offering like an alcoholic beer or something like that, you know? Or
I was
like
just-
a recovering
I was just
alcoholic.
out with my brother on his boat, and my actually mom and sister was down, and her boyfriend, and they were all like taking Dramamine. Like, no.
You like slap it out of their hands, like, get away from me.
I smell it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, fuck that shit. Do a fucking whole episode on Dramamine. Kids, don't do it. Kids, adults, like you listening to this, don't do it. Holy shit, don't do it.
Yeah,
No.
I'd rather throw up on the boat, because otherwise you're gonna want to throw up and not be able to.
I mean, yeah, perhaps if we ever took the recommended dosage.
I was listening to the street
I know we're driving Dramamine sales down.
and
Like,
trying to up that by twice.
Yeah, dude. Some friend, I know some friends. I'm not gonna say names that took like in the 20s and 30s. It's just like, I think one person took like 30 of them. It's like, holy shit!
Man.
It's the same dude who drank fucking 6-foot fucking bong water that was at Shane fucking house for like I don't know how long, and this dude fucking just pounded his bong water and went back to school.
That would be the same type of person that would do the banana Sprite challenge or something, or the drink the gallon of milk.
Oh yeah, these Tik Tok challenges or whatever.
Yeah, we've spoken about a couple of them in the past. Got some new ones I want to talk about tonight.
I love milk.
What about the cinnamon challenge? Have you
Ryan,
heard about
do you want to milk me?
Have you heard about the newest challenges going around? The fucking slap a teacher in the face.
Slap a teacher. Yeah,
Jesus
this shit's getting
Christ,
serious,
dude. Yeah.
I mean, last month's was the devious lick or whatever.
Oh yeah, they're like licking toilet
stealing and
seats.
vandalizing, like bathrooms and stuff, and coming home with shit and videotaping it. There was like a bunch of teens were getting arrested, and now the October challenge is slap a teacher. Kids.
Oh man, yeah, that's fucking horrible. Like what, the balls.
How about slap a teenager?
Yeah, the teacher challenge. That'd be a good parody video.
Not only do they not make a livable wage, but now they're getting their fucking teeth slapped out.
Right?
Ha! You trying to teach me?
Well, I tell you, what about robo tripping, guys? Huh?
Oh my god! I mean, that's essentially like
Robitussin?
Dramamine, but like a little less intense, I think.
Yeah, and the Benadryl too.
Yeah, but it's fucking still, yeah, like the ways to get like a buzz, when you're younger. It's like, oh man.
We all know. I mean, like we all seen the milk crate challenge lately too, and this is one of the few ones that I actually want to do, and I feel like I could do it.
I could picture you doing it, Seamus.
I think I'd totally crush this one.
Yeah. Crush
I
your
would
neck,
be like,
baby.
give me a cocktail. I won't spill a drop.
Oh, so now you're
Give me some shades and an umbrella in that drink, and I'm gonna walk it.
not only is Seamus going to do it, he's going to do it with a drink in his hand, not spilling a drink.
That's right. I gotta top some people falling on their asses, or I'm gonna fall on my ass regardless.
Yeah. Yeah, but you don't want to have a drink that you potentially fucking stab yourself in the neck with as it shatters all the way down.
And it's not worth watching. I gotta up the ante.
Well, I mean, it'd be cool.
I
if
saw
someone else
some dude
wanted it.
rolling a spliff while I'm doing it, and he's lighting it up on the way down.
Holy shit.
I'm not going that far, but I can hold the drink.
Well, I mean, if you fall with a spliff, it's not going to fucking impale you or like cut your neck open.
There was a fucking plastic cocktail.
All right, if it's a plastic cup, all right, I got you.
What was it gonna be?
I'm thinking it's a glass. It's a glass. You said a glass, so I'm instantly thinking a glass.
But I'm picturing me doing this in a public park, and I would never bring glass to a
I'm
public
picturing
park.
you doing it in a really. Actually, in my head, I just picture you doing it in like glasses and like on a mimosa drink, like one of those like fancy like breakfast fucking drinks, the mimosas.
Cool. I'm not fancy.
I know, but that's how
It's
it's
just gonna be a vodka or whiskey.
Oof.
Or scotch on the rocks, and then no drop spilled. If I do fall and bust my ass, you better believe that drink's gonna be upright.
No drips left behind.
What a hero. I remember fucking someone's like, dude, if you fucking take your buds and you fucking dip them in Dramamine and let it dry out, it makes you trip. And I did that, and it never dried. And I'm pretty sure I did like irreversible lung damage.
What was there? Liquid Dramamine?
I wasn't Robitussin. It was dip your fucking weed in Robitussin, let it dry, and then smoke it, and you trip out. And
So you just ruined your weed, basically.
yeah, I ruined my weed.
Ugh, you ruined your weed that was probably disgusting to begin with.
You ruined your brick weed.
You ruined your disgusting weed. Ugh.
Yeah, well, Lord knows I pawned enough shit to get it. So
Yeah, it was sweaters, baby. It's getting cold.
Some other ones I was watching, the corn cob challenge. Did you guys see that one?
No. Oh,
Where
maybe.
he put the corn. on the cob on a drill bit.
Yeah.
He tried to eat it that way, and he chipped his teeth.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck that, dude.
Right?
Corn
waste.
on the cob is a pain in the ass to eat to begin with.
Yeah,
I
I cut
mean,
it off.
Fucking
sometimes.
getting it all stuck up in your shit, but when you're doing it fucking drill bit speed, nah. Nah, I'm good.
I almost want to be like left alone when I'm doing it. Like, so I'm like, and I can get the butter all over my face and nobody's even fucking looking at me. Get out of here! Don't look at me! Don't look at me! And, but yeah, you fucking rip your teeth off, especially us old folk.
Yeah.
I mean, I like to eat my corn on the cob shirtless and have the butter drip all over my chest.
I do
But-
too.
But do you do it in front of other
Video
people?
or it's not happen.
I mean, a few YouTube videos.
Hey-o. That old shammy bastard.
Teeth still intact.
That's what America's been asking for sure.
I mean, it's a great promo video. You're gonna eat that crust just
For the
Seamus
podcast?
fucking without a fucking shirt on, power drilling a fucking corn on the cob and butter just splashing all over his fucking chest, looking all fucking like Mac fucking jacked
And I
up.
would have eaten like Cheetos at the same time.
Yeah, obviously. I didn't want to state the obvious.
When you say power drilling corn on the cob, it sounds way worse than it is.
I said power tooling, I think. I don't know what I said. We'll let the fucking audio speak. for
Well, that's the
itself.
next challenge. Power drill this corn on the cob.
Power drill corn on the cob challenge. Let's get it started. No, but don't do that. Don't do that either, kids.
I also
yeah,
hear these days
really
that the
want.
kids are fucking eating nutmeg to get high, which I found out a
Isn't
long
nutmeg
time.
good for you?
What?
Isn't nutmeg good for you?
Well, so like nutmegs, it's a regular spice. You put it in your pumpkin pies and your apple pies. But use at a heavy dose, like it's enough to fucking kill a person. And I actually found this out by like, I thought it was chocolate, like the powdered chocolate, and I was making a cake, and I put fucking nutmeg in it instead. And the person eating is like, I don't know, this tastes really off. And I was like, oh, just use that chocolate in the jar over there. And they're like, that's nutmeg, and if you eat too much of it, it can kill you.
You just
I guess.
killed me. So who'd you kill?
Doesn't matter. She's dead now anyway.
Oh, fuck.
But yeah, I guess kids are trying to get the dose right, and guess it gets you high. Fuck that shit. I'm not doing it. I'm too old.
Getting too old for the nutmeg shit.
Or maybe this is what America wants to see. They want us to do all these challenges.
That's our
Are
other
you-
promo. You eat nutmeg.
Are you too old for the pee your pants challenge, though? Come on, there's some brilliant kids out there pissing themselves in public.
I pee my pants too.
Brilliant.
Peeing your pants is cool.
For funsies?
I was just trying to do the Adam Sandler
Yeah.
from Billy Madison when he
Pretty
peed his
funny, I guess.
pants.
Well, I don't usually carry spare pants with me, so I won't be participating in that challenge.
That sounds like a bird bomb to me.
What's that, Greg?
What's that?
That's from Dave, the Little Dicky show, when he did like a bird bomb when he was younger. All these kids used to just make him do shit, and one of the things he did was pee his pants. He's like, look, check this out, everybody. He stood up and like peed his pants, and everybody. They're like, oh shit, bird bomb. And then he realized that they were fucking assholes and just using him and fucking, all that stuff. He learned his lesson. Don't pee your pants in public.
Well, it's better to be in with the crowd than be outside of the in crowd getting made fun of by the in crowd who's making you think that you're on the in crowd, but really you're outside of the in crowd to be the butt of their joke.
Whoa. Am I in the Matrix?
See, I'm gonna start promoting healthy challenges, but I'm gonna tell these kids if you eat 6 apples, you're totally gonna get high for 2 hours.
Oh, yeah. No, maybe let's mix it up. Maybe 2 apples and a banana.
Right, you got to mix Granny Smith apple
See how I
with
did
a
there?
banana in a blender with some protein, and you're gonna fucking be lit.
We'll be heroes.
You're like Captain Planet.
Fuck Captain Planet.
Not the
I was-
Don Cheadle version, though.
Don Cheadle's Captain Planet?
No, there's a funny Don Cheadle video. It's like a college humor video, and he's like psychopathic. It's fucking hilarious, actually. He looks funny just as Captain Planet.
So as I was doing my research, I actually found like probably my favorite challenge of them all. It's the drop 'em out challenge. I mean, this may be the least dumb of them all, and I hereby challenge each and every aged lady in the world. So girls set up a camera, walk off scene to expose their breast while recording their significant other's reactions. It's pretty funny. Most of them, it was performed by Wheeler Walker Jr.'s song "Drop 'Em Out, Let Me See Them Titties." I don't know, I never heard of this guy, but it's a catchy song, definitely.
One for the kids.
But the funniest ones was the variant on it, where pregnant moms were doing it to their breastfeeding babies. So they would be recording their babies playing or doing whatever, and they would expose themselves off camera, and you get to watch the baby's expressions or watch them just like run for them titties. It's pretty funny. You gotta check out some of the videos.
Will do for sure.
Let me see them titties.
And on the flip side, we got the dipping challenge.
I was gonna say, is there a dude one too?
Yes, where dudes are dipping their balls in it. What's your favorite sauce, Greg?
Honey, but honey mustard. But if we're talking
Some
what the
honey
Daniel
mustard.
Day-Lewis of condiments is, it's ketchup.
Have you ever dipped your balls in honey mustard?
Maybe.
Have you ever dipped your balls in honey mustard on weed, man?
Definitely.
No, the challenge has nothing to do with marijuana. But so apparently, like a study found that mice can determine taste through their testicles, and they're saying that Homo sapiens have the same uncanny ability. And I'm tempted to, maybe I'm not going to start with like some buffalo sauce or anything, but I'm going to start with some Italian dressing or something. I'm curious.
Work your way up to that Daniel Day-Lewis. Eventually have your balls sitting in ketchup.
You know who came up with
but I
that
don't like
theory?
ketchup, so I don't want to taste that.
Oh.
You can't taste shit through your balls, guys. I'm sorry. Whoever came up with that theory is an idiot.
So you've tried it.
I'm just a logical person, and logical
Don't
people
knock it
know
till
that
you
you
try
don't
it, dude.
taste through your goddamn testicles.
You can taste through your testicles. Everybody knows that. It's science.
So you're saying that mice have this supernatural ability?
I'm saying, you ever taken a bubble bath?
Yeah,
Have
I
you
tasted
taken a
bubbles.
bubble bath?
Yeah, but that was before my balls dropped.
Okay, Seamus, you're fucking.
Listen,
you
I took a
lucky-
bubble bath about a month ago. I took a CBD bubble bath, and my balls tasted amazing.
Well, maybe it has to be a strong seasoned sauce. Maybe there's an ingredient necessary. I don't know.
Like nutmeg. Heyo.
Yes.
I taste like dying.
I hear that's great for the scronage.
Rub it all
Absolutely.
over there. Don't kill people with nutmeg. Shut up, nutmeg. I had a story of this fucking Indian kid who injected himself with mercury 3 times to attempt to convert his bones to metal after seeing X-Men Origins Wolverine. That led him to formation of a non-healing ulcer, which had to be surgically removed. Interestingly enough, he had a past history of multiple bites by spiders. Simulate Spider-Man.
Yeah. So apparently he must not have known that Logan already had healing powers before he was injected with all that metal, right?
Yeah, he must not have known. I mean, I'm surprised he lived. Motherfucker be crazy.
Did you guys see the coronavirus challenge?
Jesus, what's this?
Some like hot girl on a plane who licked the plane toilet seat. It's disgusting. Like, I don't even want my bearskin touching a public door handle, let alone the throne.
It's the cleanest place in the house. Toilet seat.
No, I doubt it. Not your house.
Oh, not at all. Oh, speaking of, let me tell a little story real quick. After Seamus and I had the meeting last week, I was like, yeah, I'm going to go ask my roommate for some pod info, like see if he has any ideas for some podcasts. And like I see him, he's like all into his phone. And I look down at his phone and I see a giant dick on his phone. And I was like, I kind of lost my train of thought. And I kind of like just walked away after asking about the podcast.
I was just wondering. I was just asking if you wanted some sauce, a sandwich. I mean, a sandwich. I was just.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. So I went back in my room, kind of like laughed. I was like, oh my God, a dick. Hilarious. And then I gathered myself, came back, and I was like, so we'll just call him Big Z. I said, Big Z, I saw you sent pics, right? And he's like, what? I was like, I saw your phone, and he just like fucking died laughing, and we just had a moment. It was super awkward. I was like, I'm impressed. I like what you're packing there, buddy. You know? I was like, we're definitely gonna talk about this on the pod. He's like, yeah, that's fine, dude. I was like, well, thanks for the topic.
Of course, I'm always a skeptic, so I have to flip it.
Yeah.
Was he searching dick pics? And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
It's his own. But was he sending or was he searching?
Yeah. And you know what? Sorry, Big Z. I don't know. Were you? I'm pretty sure I know what you were doing, which I believe you, unless that's on the front. Because, yeah. No, I think he was sending. He was sending. But if he was searching, hey, you know?
We're going to need you to expose yourself live on the air and prove it.
Jesus. I mean, he's 6'7", so, you know. He's hung like my fucking arm. He looks just like Little Dicky, so I was like, you should go as Little Dicky as Halloween, but, you know, color yourself. Medium-sized Dicky.
But I'm Little Dicky. Want to meet Big Dicky?
Hey, it's Little Dicky. This is my other roommate, Big Dicky. And Little Ricky. Ha! Ricky's out there trimming. Hey! What's up? Woo! Little Ricky joke.
Hey, I know something. Let me paint a picture for you guys, all right? You got a car full of gentlemen, all right? They're driving all the way up to Portsmouth to a kitchen store, one could say. Now, each of these kids walks in with an ID and buys nitrous for a whipped cream can cracker, and they each stand in line and buy their 2-box limit. What do you think that clerk is thinking the whole time?
Wow, that's going to burn a lot of holes in your brain. And then I'm like, I can't remember like that happening because I don't know if I was with you because said burned holes in my brain.
Swiss cheese brain.
Swiss cheese brain.
I feel like you were the guy that had the cracker, Greg.
Hey, what up? I don't know about that.
I feel like you might remember.
I do remember going to a fish show and heisting said lawn chairs and turning those lawn chairs into balloons. Big old balloons.
How do you turn a lawn chair into a balloon? I mean, you should be a clown right now.
Exactly. We're not going to reveal. Actually, you know, statue of...
Statute?
I say statue. Statue! A statue!
Bless you.
Yeah, no, we stole these chairs and traded them for some people for nitrous. It was a weasel move, and I was not the leader of the pack. I was just following orders. Yeah, it makes me guilty too. Fuck. I was just an innocent bystander. Some guy was like, hey, do you want one of these balloons that we just got from these lawn chairs that we stole? And I was like, I don't know if I should. I was like, all right, I'll take it. And I did it. What were we talking about again?
Inhalants.
Cheese.
Cheese?
I had a story. 2016, an 8-year-old Ohio teenager named Azaha Atkins fooled an entire school, multiple police officers, and a car dealership that he was the youngest state representative ever. He was escorted to the school, given a tour, and spoke to the high school students after being like involved in politics. Just fucking clown. That's like some catch me if you can shit.
But he's definitely going into politics.
Oh, for sure. He's probably in. Yes.
Did he do it on nitrous?
It says right here he did have a cracker. Yep. He had a Night's cracker. It hit the kitchen store at least on days that end in Y. That's every day, people.
Not that we were those kids that were at the kitchen store, but why didn't we ever get disguises? We could have gone in multiple times.
Like my dad for the Monopoly games, he would like drive his other car and like put on a different shirt, be like, "Yeah, I'm here for the Monopoly pieces."
These kids nowadays would have it so easy. You just go in with a mask, change your shirt, go back in with the mask. You can get multiple people's quota of 2 cans.
It was
true.
Yeah. God, we were stupid.
Yeah, I mean, we were in a band called Hippie Crack, so, that explains something.
I'm glad it had no long-term effects on us.
Yeah. I mean, I lost my job at NASA that I would have had.
It's true.
And I was going to be a professional football player.
And I was going to be a ventriloquist.
Dreams.
One of those can still be achieved.
Hey.
Well, William Shatner is 91 and getting ready to go to space, Seamus, so anything is possible.
Only the rich. You got to have enough to pay Bezos's gas bill.
You want to come to space? You got gas money, bro?
Or was it Tesla's? Who sent the ones up, the private people? That was Tesla, right? That was Elon.
Nah.
Yeah, because Elon's further along. It was Elon Musk that
I
sent
think that was Elon Tusk.
private billionaires.
I think they're all part of the same hive mind.
They're Scientologists 3.0.
Exactly.
I have a girl who was talking about drunk cheering. She said, "We drank, we drove to school, and we tried to do flips in front of people while we were super tipsy." She's like, looking back, it was horrible. Anonymous. So horrible she didn't leave her name.
I got some Reddit user parents' stories about their children being dumb.
Oh, give it to us.
Our squirrel. After I told my kid that carrots help you see in the dark, he went into the basement with a carrot and started waving around like a flashlight. Diesel Coon Dog. My 3-year-old was preparing for his bath when I noticed the underwear looked strange. He then took off one pair of underwear, a second pair of underwear, and then a third pair of underwear. When I asked him why he was wearing 3 pairs of underwear, he looked at me like I was an idiot and said, Mom told me to put on a clean pair every day. As big as a loan. One of my daughters tried to insult the other by telling her how ugly she is. They're identical twins. Misfit Devil 99. My 11-year-old son confidently informed me that he was pretty sure he knew everything there was to know because he tried to think of something that he didn't know and couldn't think of any. R. Jones, JCM33. My 13-year-old son was sniffing really hard and moving his head all around the area he was standing in. Slightly concerned that he had lost his mind, I asked him what he was doing. He told me, I farted. I'm trying to smell it all up so you don't have to smell it. He's a thoughtful idiot.
Yeah, that's a good move. Didn't think about that.
Yeah, you almost got kicked out of your house if you only had known that early on.
That'd be a good move for my office now. I have an office now, so if I fart in there, it's dangerous. I gotta walk into the bathroom and blame it on one of the girls.
Somebody walks in to come to see you. Tired Hoovian. I asked my 14-year-old daughter if she could please bring me a piece of cake. She cut it, forgot why, then ate it. Axe knew. My son knew there was a frozen pizza in the garage, but couldn't find it. Didn't even think to check the freezer. And here's some things that adults lament, or thought, not lament, I guess, just thought when they were younger. Believed the moon was following us when we were in the car. Ate mud just to know what it tastes like. Thinking we wouldn't need our parents' permission for everything after turning 18. Didn't nap enough and wasted precious hours of sleep. Thinking the ATM is where money is made. Being scared of swallowing seeds, thinking we'd grow trees inside of us. Not sleeping with one leg out of the blanket because of the leg monster under the bed. thinking 20-year-olds were basically adults who had their lives well in order. And bear in mind, these 20-year-olds are the ones doing these TikTok challenges. Peeing in swimming pools because, well, weren't we all that disgusting? And lastly, for thinking adulthood was all fun and games.
I had it was kind of a story like the ones you were telling before, but there's some parents woke up and they found their two kids were arguing, and their son was just reaching up and grabbing fists of air and saying mine, 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 and his sister was getting pissed because he was stealing all the air.
That's funny.
Speaking of air,
it's like watching a dog chase its tail.
Right? Speaking of air, I mean, huge fan of Spaceballs, right? And they got the air in the can in Spaceballs.
Oh yeah,
they fucking sell air in a can in stores now.
Hell yeah, aerosol,
dude,
bro.
People will buy anything. What the fuck?
Wait, what is the air in a can for?
I don't fucking know.
Is it like oxygen bars that you can get it in your local gas mart?
Yeah, now you can get it in your local gas mart. Air.
It's actually just being good for the environment, idiots. You spray good air back into the environment, dummies.
But can we also make it smell good so you can spray it on yourself and it's good for the environment?
It's smelling and it's good for the environment. It doesn't do any harm.
Damn.
It's air. Acme Air.
Air.
It's Prince Valium. Air. Now, who was the king's name? The dad? With sweet hair?
I don't remember the dad's name.
I don't either.
I know that. I do know the combination to his luggage, though.
It's a combination of my luggage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's a fucking great movie. Kids, that's not something stupid.
I challenge you to watch Spaceballs.
Right?
All right. A couple of years ago, I was like, all right, you know what? It's time. I'm sitting my kids down to watch Spaceballs. And they were all still relatively young, and I kind of forgot how many swears and shit were in that movie.
You're all assholes, sir.
It's like, I'm an asshole, sir. I'm an asshole too. How many assholes are on this ship? We're all assholes, sir.
Yeah. Well, there's a version with idiots.
Ah, okay. I should have shown him that one, perhaps.
He's an idiot, sir. We're all idiots. In fact, I think that's the only I don't even know if the asshole version exists. Asshole. It's been jammed.
Because you're only allowed 3 assholes in one movie, so they had to delete that scene.
And Rick Moranis used them all.
Well, it exists, and I own it. What's up?
Hell yeah. And what did they think about it?
They loved it. We've watched it a couple times since then.
Hell yeah. Parenting done right. Asshole.
You know?
Fucking taking this parenting to ludicrous speed.
Preparing for ludicrous speed.
Yeah, everybody's fucking great in that. Obviously John Candy, Mel Brooks is fucking awesome.
Baseball's the flamethrower.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm mentally playing with my toys right now.
Oh, Darth Helmet. Your helmet's so big.
I'm having a starting lineup figurine game in my head going on.
Oh, God. Nobody likes starting lineup, Greg. We've already gone
They
over
do,
this.
too. I brought up starting lineup to Big Z. And, yeah, he's down with a clown.
Well, if you're 6'7", those toys must look tiny.
I mean, what do you think he plays with fucking, cheap, foot-sized dolls for toys?
I would
So
hope.
if he finds a 6'7" girl, is his penis average size?
That's true. You got the big vagina. That's me. That's my vagina. It's huge. Huge. I did that thing too. You know what I was doing.
Larry David?
Yeah. The big vagina symbol. I was doing that.
All right. Well, anything else? Anything else, guys, you want to touch on for the for this portion of the show?
I think I'm good. We're just gonna brace ourselves and look for more dumb kid challenges to entertain us.
Fantastic.
Part 2. Maybe.
Let's keep them harmless, you idiots.
Yeah, why don't you send us some stories of your dumb kids, and we'll fucking totally expose them online. You can eat that crust at gmail.com or gonna eat that crust at gmail.com. Get it. Let's go. Email us. What the fuck? See, just email us and be like, hi. Hi. Do you guys know how to sell an email?
We're not going to expose them.
Yeah, dude. We're not going to respond like, tee-hee. Actually, we might tee-hee a little bit. There might be a tee-hee there.
Well, we want some laughs for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Like, yell at no fucking dick pics, though. Jesus, let's go.
Laughter, a better medicine than Robitussin and Dramamine.
True. Much better for you.
I take 2 tablespoons every morning.
That's why you should always listen to You Gonna Eat That Crust podcast
Hey-o.
weekly.
Yeah, that's the commercial right there. And then insert the image of Seamus eating the corn with the power tool, spinning, butter hitting his chest.
The only power tools were these arms.
Oh, he doesn't. Oh, he's just.
I was not putting it on a power drill.
He's just going like this
my
with his
teeth.
finger.
I got a good thing going with my smile. I don't want to ruin it.
True enough.
God.
All right, everyone. Well, that's going to wrap it up for dumb kids doing dumb things. Now stay tuned for some other shit.
Would you rather?
Hey, everybody. Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
It's Dr. Greg. I got some would you rathers, like about 1, 2, 3, 4 of them.
You gotta have 4 minimum.
I have 4 minimum. That's all I did. I got the 4 and I was like, done. Okay. All right. Would you rather eat a Tide Pod, an Ookie Cookie, or would you rather slap a teacher?
All right. What's an Ookie Cookie?
Oh, no.
I knew you were going to ask. Well, what an Ookie Cookie is, ladies and gentlemen, is when friends get together, and I suppose it could be female or male, and they masturbate onto a cookie, and then they eat said cookie because it is, what do you call it? Ookie?
Ookie.
Ah, it's fucking disgusting.
Delicious.
I don't even want to eat my girlfriend's Ookie Cookie.
Well, I'll go first because I
would almost rather have a raisin cookie right now.
Oatmeal raisin cookies are delicious. But, Greg,
Yeah.
you didn't establish the rules of this Would You Rather. So I'm going to say I had this teacher, Mr. Shia, and I was throwing pencils in the ceiling one day, right? And this was like 3rd grade. And I remember he grabbed me by the ear and dragged me to another classroom and slapped me in the back of the head and asked me what the fuck was wrong with me. So, Greg, I would slap that teacher.
All right. I thought you were going to use a loophole when you were teaching and just like look in the mirror and slap yourself.
I mean, there's probably only one teacher I wanted to slap throughout my career.
Ooh.
This is Corey. I want to slap that ass.
Hey, well, it's not
Sorry.
that kind of slap.
Not cool anymore, but
This is a face slap.
unless she's into it.
This is a face slap, and the whole school.
Unless she's into it, and I wasn't gonna get her arrested. I wasn't gonna rat. Everything would have been cool. We would have went on and had a good life.
This is a straight up face slap, though.
But anyways, I don't want to slap
Exactly.
teacher. I guess so. And I'm not eating a Tide Pod. And I'm not eating the Ookie Cookie. I'm gonna slap teacher.
Yeah. Who you slapping? You get
Mrs. Hubbard.
Bitch.
Mrs. Hubbard.
Boom!
Slap.
Boom! Ladies and gentlemen, we do not encourage slapping teachers. It was just a fun game they were having, and it's horrible to slap your teacher. Have respect, you little shits. Okay. Would you rather be a podcaster, a mumble rapper, a YouTube star, a gamer, or an actor?
Why can't I be all of them?
You can't. You can only be one, because that's not the fucking game. You can only choose one. Make a living off one. You're making a good living off these. So
I mean, I want to be a gamer then. I can just get paid to play games and paid lots of money.
there you go. Hell yeah! This is a good question. This isn't a trap. This is like this is a positive addition of you can eat that crust. Would you rather?
I get paid to game and podcast.
Well, no,
I just
you can't
took
do
two.
both.
I
Yep.
just took 2.
Nope. Well, you're fired. You just lost your job as a gamer, and now you're on the streets sucking dick for heroin.
Oh boy, that was extreme.
It went fast. Sorry, Ryan.
Well, guys, I think we all know that mumble rap is the only one of those things that's here to stay forever.
I knew it. Fatback Supreme.
Also, you could never get canceled for what you said because nobody would actually know what you said.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. I mean, to be honest, you only need to know like 11, 12 words to be a mumble rapper.
Oh, I hate
The
it.
bar
Sure.
is very low.
Oh my god, the new
And-
Madden.
And only like 6, you only need like 4 to 5 of those in one particular song.
Exactly. So that's an album. If you know 12 words, that's an album.
Yeah,
next
sure.
album, you learn 12 more words.
It's insane. All right, well, great answers, everybody. Great answers. Okay, this is another positive adventure in the Would You Rather You Gonna Eat That Crust podcast edition. Would you rather be gifted at math, English, science, or geography? And it's only one. You can't pick two.
Man, I want all those.
You're going to be average at one and just like, the Daniel Day-Lewis of the rest, or of the one.
Well, I suck at math, which sucks. Always been the bane of my existence. Which probably doesn't help my pool game.
That's not good.
Geography, I forget. What were the other two? I guess I'm decent with English. And what was the fourth?
It's science.
Science. Yeah, I would want science. I'd be Rick Sanchez.
Oh, there you go. Bam.
I'd have my job at NASA and then destroy NASA and take over my own space colony nation. I'd be the one having billionaires pay me to shuttle them to space.
Yeah, I feel like science is the most applicable one for me anyway. I mean, that would be ideal, especially with what's going on in the world today. I could have solved COVID. I also could have gone to space. I mean,
It's
what
already
else am I
off the table. I took it. It's kind of like the game of life. I went first. I chose that profession.
Yeah, but with COVID, with English, you could have been like, would that art thou discover the...
Greg, I'm already gifted in English, so that would be...
Well, I just said, so if you choose science, it's going to like fucking like... It's like Madden custom fucking settings. Your knobs are going to go back, and you're going to be like Ralph Wiggum.
Wouldn't it be ironic if Elon Musk inadvertently brought back the next pandemic, like from when he finally makes it to Mars or something, and his people come back home or the shuttle, and it infects us with some new Marzona virus?
Bro, what if he brings back the Ghost of Mars, like that Ice Cube movie?
What if he brings back the symbiote costume from fucking Spider-Man? What's up?
Oh,
Everyone knows that's how Venom got to Earth.
There's some carnage going on now in theaters.
That's relevant.
Yeah.
That's really relevant right now.
All right, well,
trending.
to answer your question, Greg,
It is trending.
since I can't pick science, I've never known what it's like to be good at math.
You
So
can
I'll
pick
math.
science. But
James
you
said I
just-
couldn't.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding. We could be scientist buddies together. We would have
You'd
a
be
lot
rivals. You'd be
to
like,
articulate on.
it'd be like Goodwill Hunting. Who's gonna be Robin Williams and who's gonna be that other guy who's cool as hell too?
Matt Damon.
I'll be
No.
Matt
Talking about
Damon
the other-
because he's still alive.
Matt Damon has nothing to do with this. It's the rival teachers. It's
Teacher,
Robin
right.
Williams and that guy who's the villain, and he's like the new villain in something that's cool.
Right on.
Villains aren't cool.
Oh, he's the new villain in Dune. So
Is he?
yeah,
When's that coming up?
it's out. I think it's Dune out any minute. Hey, I'll be here for a couple more minutes. Okay, great answers. And the last one. This is wow. I mean, positivity. Positivity, I feel it. I don't even know if I'll be able to sleep after this. Like these fucking vibes flowing through me. Would you rather be at a pit party, a lake party, or a classic house party?
Well, a hit party, like
A pit
where people
party,
get
like
killed.
a pit party, a pit party, a hit party, a lake party, or a house party. The hit party is where people get killed. That's a new option. I wouldn't choose that if I was you. But the pit party is like a Wakefield style. Say
Yeah,
maybe
get out like a fire.
maybe Gonic, railroad tracks. Lay out some fucking newspaper, get alcohol
All right,
poisoning.
a
I don't
pit
know.
party. What were the other two?
A lake party. Fucking like
In a cabin.
no, like the fucking the lake fires. Remember like the lake fires
Well,
and
I'd rather have a lake over a pit because it's the same thing.
yeah, but
You're
it's
just on a
winter
lake.
time though, bro.
You meant a frozen lake.
Yeah, I did.
All right, we're going back to the pit.
Or a house
What's the third
party.
one? House party? Yeah, let's do the house.
Remember Kristen's parties? Those were dank parties. At least that was a dank location.
Yeah. I mean, I don't care. I'm not picky.
You're like either of us fucking
I'm going to all of them.
No, you can't.
Come over to your house and you offer me a Bud Light, I'm going to drink it.
Well, you get to choose one. It's your ideal. It's like, what do you want to do? Like, all the boys,
I'm doing
the
the house
boys are
party.
back
Of course,
in town.
I want to be warm. Older now, and cold weather I don't like. And yeah, let's be in the house. We can have entertainment, play games easier. Although I like outdoor games too. House party.
Yeah. What about you, Mac Daddy Ryan? Daddy back?
I mean, I don't know.
Can you answer from outside of the cave or inside of the cave?
Do I have to go to the party? I don't like
There
parties.
it is. Yeah, this is like young Ryan, like when you did like parties. When you'd knock on the door and be like, hey, excuse me. No, sir. No hippie crack tonight. No. Go.
All right,
Get out of here.
what month is it during this hypothetical party?
It is, we'll say,
They're different months because
December.
if you're doing the lake party, it's December or January.
Ugh, gross.
All right, we're saying that for all of them, I
Yeah,
guess.
I'm gonna say in a house. All right,
Right.
I don't want to be uncomfortable. I did that enough in my life. Give me that warm.
Right.
Okay. Well, you guys all chose the 40+ answer. I like it. I like
For
it.
sure.
And my answer would be
Come
this.
on, I got arthritis, so I'm going with.
I'm actually going to bed
indoor
right now. All right. Great answers. And that's all I have for this edition of Would You Rather? Would you rather?
Fantastic. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll now get ready for some other shit.
What's in the news?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got some hard-hitting news for you today. Are you ready, boys?
Yeah.
Ready.
Missing drunk man spent hours helping a search party look for himself.
He must have known that he was just going along with it.
A missing man in Turkey accidentally joined his own search party and looked for himself for hours before he realized he was a target of the rescue mission. According to local media reports, Beyhan Mutlu, a 50-year-old man from rural region in Turkey, was out drinking with his friends when he wandered off into a nearby forest and didn't return. Worried about him,
50 years old, pulling that shit off. Man, I'm glad I'm not growing up.
Worried about him, his friends then alerted authorities to set up a search and rescue mission to find him. According to the Turkish channel...
So he's done this before. His friends were worried.
According to the Turkish channel NTV, when news of the missing man got out, efforts to find him intensified in nearby neighborhoods, with a large group of volunteers joining the mission. This search party was calling out Matulu's name for hours when suddenly a man from within the group said, "Who we looking for? I am here."
Brilliant.
Yeah. So police eventually were able to safely escort Matulu to his home. Apparently, this isn't his first time a missing person joined their own rescue mission. In 2012, an Asian tourist who went missing in Iceland was also found in her own search party after she reportedly failed to recognize her own description.
Matulu, you son of a bitch.
Not again, Matulu.
It's Matulu too.
Oh no!
All right. We've already touched on this one a little bit, guys, but I want to get your thoughts on it. McDonald's customers are flipping out over learning what the character Grimace actually is. Everyone who's watched a Clerks cartoon knows nothing can kill Grimace, but what exactly is the creature? It's one of the longest running mysteries in the strange lore of McDonald Land characters. The two most prevalent rumors are that he's a milkshake monster or a giant taste bud. The latter, it seems, is supported by at least one McDonald's manager, and after he stated it pretty matter-of-factly, the internet has taken it up as something to freak out about, debate, and debunk. McDonald's has remained mostly silent on the matter since they tend to like the mystery, and sometimes just answer the question what he is with, he's a Grimace.
See, neither of them makes sense to me.
All right, go on.
When have you had a purple milkshake?
Well, I've never had a purple milkshake.
Thank you. I rest easy, Your Honor, or whatever. And the second one, taste bud, like a big fucking purple blob. That's what you want to entice people with.
Yeah.
That's good. That sounds like the black licorice gumdrop of shit.
Gross. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
I mean,
So if they were actually planning this, it's poorly planned. I mean, now they're just rolling with it, and he looks like a shitty taste bud, to be honest.
I mean, Grimace is a fucking straight capital G Rimace. Grimace.
I picture Grimace as like Newman. Like everybody's like, come on, Grimace, get the fuck out of here. Like,
hello, Grimace.
like, are we inviting Grimace?
All right,
Really?
but
Grimace?
you want Grimace or you want the Hamburglar at your party?
What's the deal?
The hamburger's got
Grimace?
funny stories though, and I don't want any of the hamburgers anyway, so he can have at them.
Fuck that. Actually, well, he's not stealing your taste buds.
As long as he's not taking my fries.
Dude, he would at least grab his fucking, put his paws in your fries a little bit, try to dip out with some fries.
You know he would. He's filling his pockets at the very least.
He want them burgers, but burgers and fries.
With his hamburger with strong hams.
Oh shit! Those gloves be reaching.
All right, boys. Last news story for tonight. It's kind of messed up.
Great.
New homeowner is shocked to find a rag doll boarded up in a wall cavity, clutching a note saying she killed a family who lived there in the 1960s. A homeowner was shocked to discover a rag doll holding a spine-chilling note inside the wall of his new property. Jonathan Lewis, 32, had picked up the keys to his new home in Walton, Liverpool, on Friday when he decided to examine the void beneath the stairs that had been boarded up. The primary school teacher took the wall with a hammer and soon discovered the rag doll dressed in a pinstripe dress and bonnet, clutching a sinister note inside the cavity. The note described how she stabbed the original owners of the property in 1961 before going on to say, "Hope you sleep well." But Mr. Lewis was told by the agent the kitchen was not only done 4 or 5 years ago, and said the note must have been placed by the previous owners around that time frame. It read, "Dear reader, new homeowner, thank you for freeing me.
Bullshit.
My name is Emily. My original owners lived in the house in 1961. I didn't like them, so they had to go. All they did was sing and be merry. It was sickening. Stabbing was my choice of death, and for them, so I hope you have knives. Hope you sleep well." What do you think, guys?
Yeah, I would
fake.
Be like, can I get this mortgage annulled? That's creepy.
I would say YouTube or it never happened. YouTube 1961 or it never happened.
I mean, yeah, I want to see the history behind it.
Yeah.
I would definitely be looking that up.
Yeah, if that was real, it's creepy as fuck, and fuck that. I was kind of getting chills when you were talking about it, but then all of a sudden my fucking dumb kid chills started kicking. I was like, I think people are trying to pull one over on me.
I really have yet to be freaked out by any dolls in horror movies. Well,
yeah,
I mean, I would
they'll
just
cut your Achilles. Actually, that was Gage.
Well,
no, it's the little girls that are creepy, not the dolls.
True enough. True
What,
enough.
the Ring Girls?
Yeah, she's one. The two from The Shining, they were creepy too.
Yeah. The old lady in The Shining is the creepiest.
Yes, for sure.
No. The old lady from Pet Sematary is the creepiest.
I
don't recall.
It was the sister of the main character, and she was scary.
Did they remake that?
They did. The ending to it
Okay.
was really messed up.
I don't think
Actually,
I saw it.
I heard it was horrible.
It was aight.
Remake, yeah.
No, it wasn't bad, Greg. But since neither one of you have seen *Malignant*, we really don't have a whole lot to talk about.
I finished Squid
The greatest
Games.
movie
What's
of
up?
all time.
Malignant's the greatest movie of all time.
You're missing it. It's the greatest movie
You're
of all time.
hyping it up way too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, nothing will prepare
Now
you
you
for the
just set
batshit
yourself up
ending.
to
Yeah.
get burned.
Is it better than Krampus?
Yes, it's way better than Krampus.
It's better than Krampus.
Which version of Krampus?
The fucking
All the
funny
versions
one.
of Krampus.
The
There was no good
non-serious
version of
one.
Krampus.
The fuck there
The
wasn't.
horror one?
The last Krampus is awesome. That's
Whatever.
bullshit-ish. Krampus was
Well-
shit. I want to see it, but I was watching Squid Game.
I gotta check out
Squid Games. You know, it's
And
awesome.
Greg sold it better than you did.
Yeah, so
Squid Games
yeah.
better than *Malignant*.
I didn't say it's better than *Malignant*.
Okay.
I've never seen *Malignant*.
All right,
I've never even
guys.
seen the trailer for *Malignant*.
I don't think I'll watch Squid Games because I can't watch shit where the mouth doesn't match up with the dialogue. I can't do it.
Ooh. I don't think I'll watch
Sorry.
*Malignant* because I don't fucking watch movies that begin with M and then their second letter's A. Challenge me.
I don't think I will, Greg.
Exactly.
I don't have the time for that.
Never seen one. Never seen The Machinist with Christian Bale.
I have.
I have too.
Good movie.
Fuck. It's an awesome movie.
All right, everyone. Well, that's going to wrap it up for another episode of the You Gonna Eat That Crust podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Wilson, signing out.
Oh, and don't forget to follow us on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music Podcast. What else? Anything? No. Instagram, Facebook. You can eat that crust.
They're back up.
Yep, they're back up. You can eat that crust at Gmail. Gonna eat that crust at gmail.com. You know, check out our Patreon on Anchor because we're doing a good job and we need that money to pump out advertisement, and we want to see Seamus eating corn bare chested with butter splashing all over his chest.
That's
That's
right.
all
And
watching wrestling.
Remember, kids, just because your friends are doing it doesn't mean it's a good idea.
Yeah, if we're doing
that.
it, it's a good idea. Us,
For
listen
real.
to us.
Yes.
With the
Stay away from the Ookie Cookies, just 69 like a normal person. And thanks for listening, and give us some new show ideas. We'd love to pick your topic. Help us out.
Email us and yell at us, please.
For real. And remember, in crust,
In crust,
we trust.
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 Trust. All right.
Trust.
This ends our podcast.
And like I see him, he's like all into his phone. And I look down at his phone and I see a giant dick on his phone.
I mean, I like to eat my corn on the cob shirtless. Have the butter drip all over my chest.